My name is Jessica, the Tarot Tunist. I have a pick a card reading for you today for your next week ahead. Before I get started, again, I just want to say thank you for everyone that likes these videos and watches them, and you guys mean the world to me. Thank you so much. But enough of that. I want to get into this for you because you need answers. So, thank you though, seriously. We have group number 1. I have this little unicorn sign, and right away I got like a craft fair or like a farmer's market. So for this group, maybe you've been like, the prototype is done. You are putting the finished product out there now. So I really get you putting either yourself out there or just a vision of a dream, like a personal dream. And I keep getting an Etsy shop. Also the name Mike, Michael, or Michaela is coming out. That could be important to you. Maybe someone really special to you that inspires you has that name. But I digress. Let's get into it. That is pile number 1. Pile number 2. Oh, guys, whoever picks pile number 2, in the comments, let's name her. I'm so sad to keep calling her a worry doll because I know we all worry, but I want to give her a name because we're not all just worries. We're all special. So pile number 2, little worry doll. And pile number 3, I'm not sure what this stone is called, but whenever I see blue, I think of calm. I think definitely intuition. You could be a Pisces, you could be a Cancer, you could be a Scorpio. But I just get intuition and healing. I promise, I know that looks bad. Well, no, it doesn't. It's just a little stone stain. Stone stain. But pile number 3. Let's get started. Hey guys, this is for group number 1, my worker bees. So I keep getting worker bees. Like, you're really pushing your craft, whether it's singing, whether it's creating that Etsy store, whether it's an entrepreneurship type of spirit. That's totally what I'm getting. Whatever it is, you are totally believing in yourself and you are pushing. And I don't know if we have any Megan Thee Stallion fans, but if you ever heard the song Cash Shit, I kept getting that in my head. Real hot girl shit. Oh, I love her. But I digress. Let's get into your reading. So right away, fire and ice. You might be listening to Rick James. Maybe you've been hanging out with your mom, or just being around more old school things that remind you of your childhood. You're surrounding yourself in comfort and you're healing yourself. And as a result, your inner child is really pushing you in such a beautiful way. But let's get into it. So I want to start the message with this first, with intuition. So you could be a Cancer. You could be getting a lot of messages at night in your dreams. You could be even, sorry, I don't know if you guys hear the kitty cat. She's so cute. But her name is Orange Kitty, and she is wonderful. But I digress. You could be using your pendulum. See that symbol right there? I don't know if you can tell. It's a little hard. Sorry, the lighting, guys, right there. But you're really letting your intuition guide you, and I'm going to read you the message. Listen to the whisper of your heart. Use divination tools to help you decide. Trust your intuition no matter what. So, yeah, no matter what the world says, no matter what even your inner critic says, you are pushing it in all the right ways, and you're being led by spirit. You might be even feeling like more flowy. Maybe you're buying pretty dresses or thinking of your summertime outfits. And this is timeless. So if not that, like, I just see you totally embracing a very like free, flowy look and feel to your clothes, maybe baggier clothes, and you're just letting yourself totally, I get like a pool of water. You just are letting yourself sink into your emotions, and it's so beautiful. Fire and ice. Little even 18 plus. I got, remember Trojan condoms, how the fire and ice condoms? Immediately I got that. So your sex life might be improving very soon this week if you're sexually active. And don't feel pressure if you're not. You just are gonna have a week of totally feeling yourself. So but now we have the passion horse, and I'm going to read that message to you. Do what excites you. Get fired up about your life. Increase your energy levels. So I see, because you've taken this time to rest, because you're listening to your heart and you're being guided totally and purely by your inner child's desires and your dreams. It's igniting you, and Spirit's like, yes, green light, go. We are approving this awesome healing, and we want you to succeed. So you could be a Sagittarius, you could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. 9. In 9 days, you could see something wonderful happen, or in 9 days, you're just going to get really good news, exciting news. Maybe you're going to have a sleepover with your best friend. Maybe you're going to find out that you're like, you know what? I am going to plan that trip. Or like, you know what? We should do a beach day. Or, you know what? I want to have a staycation, like at a B&B near my house. I just want something different. But I see within 9 days, you're going to get some positive news coming in, something you've been waiting on. For some of you, and others, I just think it's just going to be something positive, like a travel. But this card's message: find a new meaning, 9 weeks and 9 months. So Sagittarius is such a wonderful, all the signs are wonderful, right? But Sagittarius, they're go-getters. They are fired up, they're passionate, and they're excitable, they're fun to be around, and they, I love all the signs, but Sagittarius people are fun. But yeah, so I just see you being really passionate. The color orange is going to be very prominent for you. The next 9 days, it's going to be a very lucky color for you. So if you have any orange in your wardrobe or your nail polish, I highly suggest that. Lipstick just popped up. So to be bold, or maybe even putting it on your eyeshadow, but orange. And I'm getting like I said, we're getting the travel. So this week you might find out that you're about to travel, or I keep getting like a personal like siesta. Cause see how this girl is like, first of all, if your back looks like that, you need to travel to the doctors. Don't wait. But what I see is that you have been doing a lot of healing, right? You maybe like this past few weeks have been like a lot of soul searching, right? And I just see that because of this, because of the inner work you're doing, because of the healing, because you're letting your hair down, because you're embracing who you are, you're being guided by your intuition, it's propelling you, and it's propelling all your dreams in all the wonderful ways. But yeah, you could be traveling, or if you can afford it, try to do even if you did like a B&B near your house, right? Just to get out of your space, get out of your head. But if you can't do that, then I totally suggest doing something that involves water. So maybe doing like a foot soak at your house, and like going to the dollar store and getting like bath salts, and maybe get a little nail polish, do a little treat, something with water. Or if you have a bathtub, like really going all out with the bathtub. But yeah, so what I see too, along with this, is your ancestors, a blessing from your ancestors. This could be a father figure, maybe a passed on loved one that was a male. So maybe your dad, maybe your grandpa, even could just be your best friend, maybe, regardless of who it is. I am very sorry for your loss, but it doesn't have to be a man, but I'm just getting that. But a blessing from your ancestors. And it's interesting that that you're pulling this, because the collective message was that your grandmother is watching over you, and the women in your line are really proud of who you're becoming and who you're allowing yourself to be. So this is just confirmation that your ancestors are very happy. If this is a special, I'm getting two specific messages. Either you could be a Capricorn, or the person, like the ancestor that's passed on, they could either passed away in the winter months, either December through February, or something happened in December. Like maybe you haven't really been mentally well since like the holidays, and this is timeless. So I'm same messages apply though. So I'm just getting that. I just see for the past, to be honest, 1 to 3 months that you've had really, you've been depressed, right? Like you've been really soul searching, and I just see that the hard work is coming out. The winter phase of your life is wrapping up, and spring and summer in your life, no matter when you're watching this, is blooming, and your ancestors are blessing you. So, yay! I'm gonna pull some tarot for us. Spirit, is there anything you would like to say for the collective? But before we do that, just to wrap up, I would say within 9 days, for a week, starting now, in 9 days, you're going to see something wonderful happen, or you're going to get good news about something about traveling, or just something going on the up and up. This week, you are coming out of this healing phase of your life, of being led by your inner child, because you're healing your inner child wounds, and as a result, Spirit is like igniting it, like, right? Spirit's igniting your passion, and you are going full force. So this week, expect tons of physical productivity, expect lots of movement, maybe even a little sexy time. But if you don't, if you're, like I said, if you're not sexually active, that's, you are just really feeling yourself, maybe even showing yourself some love. So pile 1, the next week ahead. And don't worry, guys, I'll show you the cards. Wow, that's awesome. Yeah, so right away, the signs we have really strong water. We have Scorpio in the house, we have Cancer, and we have Pisces. We also have Aquarius, and Sagittarius. But you can be any sign. But right away, I'm just seeing that you are coming out of, you're coming out of this dark phase of your life, right? And death isn't scary. Death is a part of life, but death can be painful. And I just see that you really have been working on yourself, been working on a lot of inner wounds, and you're coming out of that, and you're finding deep healing within inside yourself. You might be thinking of getting a gold necklace or gold jewelry. Your girl loves gold. I know you can't see, I have lots. I have 2 gold necklaces. I love gold, but you might be attracted to gold recently. You could be an Aries, or an Aquarius. I just see that you're coming out of winter for yourself. You're coming out of this period of harsh circumstances, right? And you're healing yourself. And it's like this week, all is right, and you're just pushing along. And as a result, I see this week, by the end of this week, you're going to be really emotionally content with not just your family, but like everything is going to be in total harmony. It's like by the end of the week, like Friday's going to come around, you're like, wow, no one texted me any craziness, and my anxiety did really well this week, and I've been eating really well, and this was a really good week. And oh my God, I had my first purchase. Oh my God, I just signed up for Etsy, and I'm really excited. Oh my God, someone just bought something I made, and it's really pumping me up. Oh my God, someone left me a great comment, So I just see that this week, you're coming out of the winter, you're healing, and you are just going to be totally emotionally content, and all your relationships are going to have this great sense of harmony. So if you've been having to say no to people, it's really doing wonders, not just for you, but really it's good to regulate your boundaries with people, especially our loved ones, right? Because sometimes we overgive. So this week, I just see really great things for you guys. Awesome. You know what? Let's do it. I'm just going to, it's like bingo. Let's do it. We have the initials M, Q, G, N, P, K, V, D, H, P, I, U. That's your initials for the week. So, I love you guys. Have a great week. I'll see you later. Bye. Hey guys, this is for group number 2. Everyone who chose my little worry doll. In the comments, leave a name. We should name her. Let's name her something awesome. Let's put her right here. So, right away, let's hop into your message. You could be an Aries, you could be a Leo or a Sagittarius. You also could be a Cancer. Let's read your unicorn message together. Balance. Take time to relax, indulge a little, or less. Set boundaries with your work. So right away, I see that maybe for the last week or even the last month or so, you have really been pushing yourself. And I'm seeing either like 1 week, and it's like extremes, like 1 week you're doing really good with your diet, maybe you hit the gym or just been walking outside more and like really been focusing on like your body, and then the next week you're eating Taco Bell 3 nights for dinner. You know what I mean? So, and I get it. I get it. But that's what I'm seeing. I'm just seeing extremes in your life, and it doesn't have to be that. But what I'm seeing is Spirit is saying, breathe. This week, it's going to start to balance out. Actually, it's funny. I was going to start with your unicorn message, but I'm getting told to start with these first. So you have the numbers 1 and 4. You could be seeing the number 111, the number 1, the number 4, or even the number 5 a lot. Those are all very powerful numbers, but we'll get more into that. So the first number we have is number 1. When we see the number 1, that's all about new beginnings, the self. You could be an Aries. It's almost going too fast, 1 day to 1 week. So and I'm seeing something, it's something positive. Now, pile 1, they're growing something really strong right now. So maybe you're in the sense of doing the same thing where you're pushing yourself to do something and it's going great, but you're almost doing it like doing too much. And I'm not trying to deter you in any way, but I see that there's a need for rest and balance because I see you're pushing yourself too hard. And then we have the number 4. You can carve something out, 4 days to 4 weeks. So what I'm seeing is you had a moment to decide what you really want. And you see a goal and you're going hard either for the last 1 to 4 months. And it's been extreme. Either you've been on it and like haven't like missed a beat, but you're burning yourself out, or it's like you're going strong for like a week or 2 and then you crash really hard at night. And like I said, junk food or whatever your vice is or whatever you're working on, whether it's like, even it could be like going back to school, right? It's like you give yourself no life. And when you do give yourself a life, it's either like you're over drinking or you're overindulging. It's just a lot of extremes in your life. And I'm seeing that within 1 to 4 days, it's going to balance. But it's even this week, it's leveling out. So like I said, you could be a Cancer, you could be an Aries, or you could be a Leo or Sag. Just going to put this there. And oh, yeah, see, you're being driven by passion right now. And see how she's dancing? I'm getting, same with pile 1, really the collective. You guys are pushing towards your inner child goals. You're pushing towards your passion. And I kind of see it's like, for example, let's say it's like, I have a job, a stable job. I like my job and it pays my bills, but I'm really focused on becoming an actor. I'm really focused on becoming a dancer. I'm really like, my 9 to 5 job is great, but that's not what fuels me. What fuels me is my passion. And I see that you're letting your passion, and it's almost like Spirit's like, it's great, but please don't burn yourself out. But that's what I see you've been doing. You might be staying up really late, getting less than 6 hours of sleep at night. A blessing on your sleep. So I see this week, you're going to get some good Z's. Yay! See that owl? That owl's owls are very spiritual, right? But I always get like, it's like deep in the winter of night sleep. So, yeah, you're going to get some good Z's. Next time you're at the grocery store, buy yourself some orange roses. And I know the grocery stores near me, I think you can get a bouquet for like $15 or less. So, but if not, I understand. But maybe even just get like the $5 flowers get orange. Anything orange or anything like white or orange. But you know what? Get orange roses. I lied. I just want you to get orange. Orange is going to be your power color for the next 6 days. So that would be wonderful. You know, the bouquets don't last that long. But I love flowers, and having live plants in the house gives an energy like no one's business. But yeah, strong fire energy. We're getting Leo, Sagittarius, strong Sag, and Aries. Wow, I want to get into some tarot. That went by so fast, guys, but part of me is like, you know what? I need to balance it out. And I feel like you get it. Pile 2. Spirit, what would you... So let me recap what's going to happen this week. This week, you're going to get some good sleep, like NyQuil sleep. This week, I see if you could buy yourself orange flowers for your home or your space. That's going to do wonders for you. The next 1 to 4 days, I see you being able to really like have a nice deep breath and rework with something. So if I'm being honest, I feel like your homework is you really need to give yourself a weekend, like a real, like, okay, I'm not even going to touch my website. Like, okay, like I'm going to do like maintenance work, if you will, but I'm not going to put out new content. I'm not going to, you know, I'll be a little more lax, like with this eating or, you know, not like lax, like to let your goals slip, but I just see that you really need to balance something out. You're going so hard and it's going great, but it's going too fast. So take a deep breath within 1 to 4 days, give yourself time off, and you'll know. Ask yourself like, do I need an extra day? And you'll be honest with yourself. But I just see by day 4, you're going to have like a brand new clarity, and you're going to have a great new, like zest for your passion, because you've been really led by your passion. So this week, again, just expect being led by your heart, getting good sleep, and finding balance in your schedule. Week two. So, collective for pile number 2. This is the next 2 weeks. Ooh, don't tell pile 1 or 3. Next 2 weeks for pile 2. Next 2 weeks for pile 2. And I'll show you guys, don't worry. Oh! Yay! Sorry, I don't know why I did that. So again, strong fire energy, guys. We have Taurus. Well, I'm sorry, I got ahead of myself. That's not fire energy. You could be a Taurus, Aries, Leo, a Sagittarius. Strong Sagittarian energy. So right away, I see that you are definitely feeling burned out. It's almost like you've accomplished a lot, or like you've made progress, and you're kind of downplaying it. Like you don't feel like it's really fulfilling you. Maybe you haven't been feeling yourself even in a sexual way, like you don't feel desirable. And even if you're with somebody, maybe it's just like that hasn't really been lighting a fire. Like you just don't feel celebrated, and you don't feel appreciated, and you don't feel victorious in your, like, you're like, yeah, great. Like it feels like a check mark. It doesn't feel like, yes, I did it. Oh my God. Now it's just like, check. You know, everything's becoming a checklist and a goal, and not like coming from the heart, even though it started from the heart. So I just see your luck is about to change. So this burnout phase that you're going through, or this like intensity that you're going through, this week starts to balance, and it's only going to get better from here on out. So your next 2 weeks, expect good news. Oh shit. If you can get pregnant, please be careful. You are very fertile right now. And yeah, I'm just seeing a lot of attraction. And if you're not sexually active, or if you don't feel like dating, that's fine. But I just see, again, you are going to be in this moment of pure creation. You're going to feel sensual. You might be trying new makeup styles, new hairstyles. I just see, you know, maybe even some special time just for you. You know, when I catch my drift. You know what I mean? Like, I just see this is a moment of pure creation for you. And I see that your true beauty is blossoming. And if you are romantically involved with someone, or if you are sexually active, I see the next 2 weeks, good news. And if if not, still good news. You're just creative and you're passionate. Buy yourself that pillow at Target that you wanted. I just got that. So, like, again, strong Taurus energy. Buy yourself flowers. Good things are happening, guys. Good things are happening. And like I said, you guys are special the next 2 weeks. So the first week, the balance is kind of building, right? It's like balance starts now. And by the next week, you might be getting that good news. By the next week, you're going to feel so well rested, and you're going to even create more content or more of what your passions are, or you're going to get more insight, more inspiration. Yay! I hope that helped, guys. You know what? I try to do something special for each group. So I'm going to throw some dice. Oh, the number 8. So you are a strong manifester, and you are manifesting, again, strong Sagittarian energy. Material. I'm like, can you even see that? I'm sorry, guys. Material satisfaction. Like, you are building your money. Expect money to be flowing in. Expect good news coming in, and coming in fast. Again, if you can have babies, whether you're a man or woman, please be careful, because you are fertile. Saturn. So we have Capricorn in the house. And Capricorn is all about karmic lessons. Not Capricorn, I'm sorry. Saturn is all about karmic lessons, hard work. Capricorns love hard work. So, like, everyone's like, oh, you're doing too much. You're like, no, I'm not doing enough. Like, oh, remember that? I think there's a song. I don't know if it's Cash Doll, but it's like, they say you doing too much. I said, sit down, ho. You ain't doing enough. Remember that song? I think that's the song. But that's my rap. Actually, I just see you really working hard, and it's paying off. Balance is happening. And, oh, I'm sorry. Shit, I moved this. Let's shuffle. Aries. Strong self. You are being really strong in your sense of self, your sense of identity. You could be an Aries. This week, expect awesomeness, guys. Take care. Love you. Hey, guys. This is for everyone who chose this blue stone. It's not a worry stone, but I wanted to say that. So maybe you've been really worried lately. Maybe you've been really anxious. And I see you just calming down. I see this week is going to be a very calm week for you. So you could be a Cancer, you could be a Pisces or Scorpio. This is really strong water energy. But if you're not that sign, I just see this as like you've really been diving deep into your emotional waters. And I see peace and calm coming through. Libra. I just got Libra. All right. Let's check it on out. So, right away I want to start with times of life. You reflect the world reflects you. So maybe you've been really getting into Buddhism, or maybe yoga. I just see you having this moment of clarity where it's like, your bed's made and everything's made, and you're just having like a quiet moment on your couch, like no one's there, taking nice deep breaths, and you're just kind of reflecting. This is a reflect. Yeah, you reflect the world around you. And I think you're realizing kind of like your inside is like what you see on the inside is what you see on the outside. So if you feel, you know what I mean? Like you're realizing the power of mirroring, the power of karma, and the power of energy. And this is a moment that you have really been, I feel like these past few weeks, even the past few months, and honestly, this whole collective, I just feel like you guys have been emotionally digging deep into like the well of like trauma. We all have it. Something that's happened a long time ago. And I really feel like you're healing it. Yeah, there it is. Compassion. Let's read your unicorn message. compassion. Be gentle with yourself. Forgiveness will set you free. See the light in yourself and others. Oh, and see the heart. I feel like you were triggered, right? Something triggered your childhood trauma. Maybe you stutter. Maybe you have a speech impediment. Maybe you don't like to talk in public. But I just see that you're learning that you can't like get your goals and the things you want in life by being mean to yourself. And you're being compassionate with yourself. And as a result, you're more compassionate with others. And I think you're also seeing that too. The way you treat yourself is the way you treat others. It's a powerful realization. And I think and you just don't learn a lesson once. You learn lessons in depth many times over. And that's the beauty of it, But you're being really compassionate. You might just bought purple sheets. If you can afford it, buy yourself some purple sheets. I see if you can accent your home with anything purple, that's really going to help you. Also, I'm seeing this unicorn aside, beautiful face, but let's cover it. You see that hair? You might have been wanting that hair. That's beautiful hair. So go for it. So this week ahead, I just see you reflecting and having peace and balance and being compassionate with yourself. And as a result, more compassionate with your friends, more compassionate with your parents, and not saying you're being mean to them, but it's we're human, so I just see, but really this is more of an internal thing. I don't think you're being very nice to yourself a lot. I think you put a lot of pressure on yourself, and you're I have to hit this goal, because if I don't have this goal, that's going to be bad and everyone's going to hate me. It's not the truth, my friend. A blessing on the children. Oh my God, do you see that baby unicorn? Oh. So anytime I see unicorns, one, my friend calls me the unicorn, so not selfishly, but I do think of myself. But when I think of the unicorn, I think of inner child. So either you could have siblings that you're worried about, you could have children that you're always worried about, or for a lot of you, I just see, again, you're healing your inner child work. And as a result, it's just saying a blessing on your children and on your inner child. I keep getting hair with this pile. If you've been called to, it's going to be very healing for you to change up your hairstyle. I feel like maybe you really denied yourself hair care for a long time. Maybe you're just I'm just going to not do it. I don't have money. Try to, if it's possible, do something within your budget to change your hair. It's really going to revamp yourself. And just know that your children are safe, and just reassure your inner child that your inner child is safe. If you can buy some red daisies, red roses, red flowers, that is also going to spruce up, and this golden yellow color. Look at these. Purple as well. That's also very calming. So what I'm seeing though, if you can buy pink flowers or orange flowers, that's really going to help, as well as just changing up the hair. So yeah, that's awesome, guys. Let's see. Aw, love. And pink is all about self-love. So this week coming up for you is all going to be about self-love. And see how her third eye is illuminated? You could be going through your menstrual cycle, or perhaps this week is going to be your menstrual cycle, and that will be your moment of rest. If you don't menstruate, this just could be your symbolic moment of menstruation. So I'm just seeing this week you're going to be experiencing a lot of self-love, and I think as a result you're allowing more love to come in. So you might hear from your loved ones more. Maybe your significant other is going to be a little more compassionate and huggy. You might be getting flowers from them. You're just radiating a lot of self-love, and you're healing. And I just want you to know that. And Spirit wants you to know, collective, that be gentle with yourself. You have been doing wonderful. And you just have to know that love is what truly grows you. And you can't berate yourself. You have to be kind to yourself. And if you feel that others aren't being kind to you, then evaluate those relationships. So this week, I just see a lot of healing and a lot of reflection and possible menstruation. You also could be dealing with a redhead, or you could have light colored hair or orange hair. Or you could be of Indian descent. Spirit, do you have a message for the next week for pile number 3? And don't worry, guys, I'll show you. Oh, awesome. Ah, yay! So we have really strong water energy. We have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I see that you have totally been in your head. Your anxiety has been through the roof, like not good sleep at night. You just really have been hard on yourself. Maybe people haven't been kind to you by like the way they've been talking, or maybe you're worried about the outcome of how you talk to people because you're opening up more. And you could be seeing the number 9 a lot, 999. The number 9 is all about humanitarianism. And about selflessness, and it's a very powerful number. I actually have it on my channel if you want to check it out, on my numerology series. But yeah, we have strong air energy. We have Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Yeah, so I just see that, yes, this week, Spirit is acknowledging that you've been having a lot of anxiety, and it's getting better. I'm like, how do I want to say this? Because it's so good. So yeah, I see that you've been experiencing a lot of anxiety, and maybe it's because you've really been expressing yourself, or maybe it's like, why is this not going as fast as like I wanted to? Maybe a passion project, maybe maybe this is a love interest, maybe they're taking forever, and it's just stressing you out. But I just see in general for most of you guys this week, this is all about you, and Spirit wants you to know, release that anxiety. I know it's easier said than done, but do as much as you can to be compassionate with yourself. Stop beating yourself up. Take your time. Take your time and be gentle. I see love coming in, and you know that's how, if you love yourself, that's when love comes into your life, and not just romantic love. But I do see something that you have been wishing for coming through. Whether this is a love interest finally making a move, whether this is somebody like finally reaching out and saying, hey, I like you, whether this is like you looking in the mirror and you're in your undies and you're like, you know what? I really like what I see. I know I don't look like what Instagram says I should look like, but man, I really like it. I love my imperfections. It not only makes me human, it makes me beautiful. I really feel content with myself. And I see this week, it's only gonna get better, and a wish fulfillment's coming true. And like I said, if you don't have a love interest, that's totally fine. It's just meeting with inside yourself. But I see you are really gonna be happy by the end of this week. It's exciting. And I see an offer coming in. I paused for a minute because I'm like, is this romantic? Because we do have the love card. So I see for everyone, regardless if this has a person involved or not, your self-love is only increasing, and it's going to make you feel so fulfilled by the end of this week. But I also feel like for some of the collective, someone's going to let you know how they feel by the end of this week, or maybe within the next 9 days. The number 9 is very powerful for you. But regardless, whether there's someone involved or not, this self-love is going to create a brand new beginning for you guys. And I'm so excited. I try to do something special for each group. You guys are getting a mini scoop. All right, guys. Your words were laugh, dance, want, will, live, to, of. Right now, I see music is music is always super important, but I think right now more than ever, dancing is super important for you. Expressing the energy of getting that energy out of your body is really important. But really, I kind of see that you have been on a journey of self-love for the last 3 to 4 months, and it's coming to a close. And I see like the things that you don't love about yourself, you're actually finding it's kind of quirky and cute. Like, maybe the way you laugh, or just the way you look, and just like a journey of self-love. You felt very unlovable, and now the things that you thought made you unlovable, you kind of love about yourself. And that's amazing, you guys. Yay. Because you are amazing. You might have had a glow up, but really I see a transformation of the divine feminine, peace, grace, purity. You might be wearing a lot of pearls or might be like into pearls, maybe Chanel. But really I see a glow up of divine femininity. Your understanding, your emotional depth is growing for yourself, and not only for yourself, but others. And for some of you, I definitely see within the next 9 days, I think some of you guys are going to get a gift. I don't know why I want to say that, but be on the lookout. If you want to wear pearls, that will also enhance the divine femininity in your energy field. Just for right now. I mean, always, but pearls are always like, they remind me of class and sophistication. I really feel like you're being so kind to yourself, and I feel like you're kind of diving into a style of you just want to, I don't want to say class it up, because it's like there's nothing wrong with how you are right now, but I just see you buying only the finer things in life, or treating yourself to the finer things because you deserve it. You could be a Taurus, your favorite color could be pink lately, your initials could be M or N. I also get a twin flame energy from this as well. So you might be dealing with somebody that just has a strong soul tie with you. But yeah, I see you diving into your emotional waters from childhood. You're diving real deep into your hobbies, and you're finding a sense of peace, and it's only going to make you grow, and you know it. But like I said, anything that's going to make you dance or laugh, put it on. I don't care how silly it is. I don't care if no one else likes it. In this you time, live the way you want to, and enjoy life and celebrate yourself, because you deserve to be celebrated. All right, guys. Love you.